Well, let's get to it, shall we? Let's bring in our good friend Sean Higgy Pop. Let's talk about the NHL season.
Just a reminder, if you like what you see, hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to ring that bell if you want notifications every time we post a new video.
Let's move along to the West, and let's talk a little bit about the Western Conference, where the St. Louis Blues are currently plus 333. Ali, how did you see this one?
I don't know. I'm not a super hockey follower. I kind of get most of my information from the vibe here in Vegas, from my friends that bet on it all the time. My big question in the West, I wasn't expecting to see the Golden Knights at plus 400, plus 450.
Yeah.
I know they're third in the division behind, is it Edmonton and Vancouver? I just was under the impression that they weren't that solid of a team this year. So where am I going wrong here? Are they worth a play?
You know, I was looking at Vancouver because they're plus 1,100 and they're leading the Pacific, and they're actually got worse odds than Arizona, who's in fifth at 900. Vegas, you mentioned. It's weird out there. I mean, I was trying to think, like, why is Vancouver so bad? Is it the matchups? I mean, you see the numbers here for the total points. I mean, the East with the Capitals and the Bruins clearly better than these guys. These guys are all in the mid 60s here with their points. But Vegas, you know, you're in Vegas. It was a swan song. How do you write a story of them going to the Cup in their first year? Maybe that's just it's a shorter number because Vegas people are betting like crazy on them. They think this is normal. Our first year in the league, we're in the Stanley Cup. We're going to be in the finals every year. So maybe it's a little adjusted because of, you know, the bias out there.
Right.
It brings the odds down a little bit. I don't know. I mean, they fired their head coach. They haven't really moved the needle. They're 4-2, 5-2, or something like that since they've made a coaching change. So that's just what they've been playing all year. So that really hasn't affected them that much.
Okay, so I'm not totally crazy then.
No, it's. Listen,
just partially.
Just kind of crazy.
It's partially crazy, yeah.
It's partially crazy. I mean, but like really, Vancouver's leading and they're plus 1,000, and the teams behind them all have shorter odds. I got 650 for Vegas to win the West, 900 for Arizona. I mean, Nashville's, you know, in here. I know they're in the Central Division, but teams with worse records. It's, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing Vancouver. Maybe it's a bad read, but I mean, you can get a team that's leading their own division. Obviously, they win some games plus 1,000, plus 1,100. I get St. Louis is hot. St. Louis is good. Colorado's been really good.
Does it have to do with the remainder of the season? Like, does Vancouver have a much tougher road ahead of them than, say, the Golden Knights do or the Oilers?
You know, I didn't get into everybody's schedule coming down because there's just so many, you know, you start playing variables like that. That's, let's be honest, I'm not doing schedules for, you know, 16 teams in the West or the Pacific out here. You know,
let's face it, you're not Joe Duffy. We'll forgive you.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah, that's not my can of worms. I'll be honest. That's not me. I'm just looking based on where we are now and the odds. Obviously, they think whether it's scheduling or they're just not good and the law of averages. I don't know. I'm looking at the money lines and what kind of price I'll get back. And hey, it's a first place team getting a nice chunk back. It's worth a shot. It's a long shot. Yes. I mean, St. Louis, Colorado, and Dallas will be my top 3 picks out here.
Well, let's move along.
It's a good spot though, Nick, because you're getting, you know, 400 out East and you're getting threes and 350s here. That's a nice take back out of that. You put $100, you're gonna, you know, one of the top teams make it, you're gonna make money.